Hello everyone and welcome back to another edition of Team Asteroid Golems on Team Retroid Season their Washi Eagle game. And so this is build 11 for July 21st. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at what changed from the last one. This still needs moved over some. This still looks the same as before. It doesn't look like any other new stuff was cut yet. Okay. As you can see, the options kind of work okay. The only, obviously I can hear the music or the very limited sound. And the sound effects I should be able to hear when I move this bar, but I don't hear it quite yet. So, this still needs updated to be with the background of what everybody else's is for Neville's. Okay, so let's jump into it. This needs to be extended a little bit for jump challenges, but since we didn't do it on the last one for cut content, we're gonna go ahead and jump into that first, because I said on last build, on build 10, that if it was still here on this one, that I was gonna go ahead and check it out. So do the main level first. I do see the improvement, though, that was made between what the last that I had versus what it is now. So I can already see some things that made it worthwhile versus before it was just blocks that weren't changed. They yeah. And then this is nice too. Again, this should only be just a do once. Okay. Spike traps ahead, don't touch them, so you can jump over these unless you want to, of course, run along the spike trap thing. But again, I do see the visual improvements on this stuff. So, and then also too, you don't have to bounce off the wall doing that. You can literally jump like that between platforms. So that's pretty neat. I still feel like this was too much space between the walls there. And then you still have this problem too, you know, which the player can just kind of launch themselves. Kind of a cheating way to do it, but you can still do it like that nonetheless. Again, I do kind of like how the finished look of this is, though. I think you guys did a great job with that. Let me just go past this so I don't have to keep seeing something. When I'm hitting it, it seems like it's just not picking up as good. And then I want to mention this as well. You see how many coins I have? Coins overlapping in the top left corner. You can still do something with that, like give it a little bit more spacing. And obviously that was a problem there. I mentioned that before, but it doesn't look like it goes further beyond that. So let me go ahead and go back to the main menu now. Check out the other levels. Alright, so even though it's in cut content now, the glide level and the platform level are also in this, which I've been mentioning for builds and builds and builds now, that it needs to be gotten rid of. So we'll just check that out when we get to it in the main part. But we'll do this showcase to show these other parts. Deadly trap, do not touch. I do like what you did here, though, as far as the tutorial goes. I think you could have done more with there. With how the look of it goes, though. Huh. So this is definitely different from before because I do not ever remember it being like this, you know. I remember, maybe it's because of the background. The background changed from before. That's probably what it is. And of course that's going to change over the time of making the game too, so I'm not going to ask you to fix this because obviously it's in the cut content, but I will say this though, like I said before, that if I could jump from down here and then I could get up here like this, what is the purpose of all this stuff over here? But that's if you're going to use it later. You can always just put it back, you know. Alright, so all this is just kind of pointless to be here. Obviously to send me back here, and I can't go this way, so if it's not going to be used, I'll just take it out. Okay. So options, you still have options in here. Last checkpoint. You got 2 quits. Make sure it's just the quit to main and then quit out from the main. You know, instead of quit game from there. Okay. So we did the toy box. We did these. Gliding and moving platform we'll do in the main part here. Glide level, move platform. So we'll just go ahead and resume now. Okay. Jump challenges. See what's changed in here. Alright. That's obviously a problem. We'll see if that continues, if we have to do a part 2. But let me see if I can jump into this. Nope. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and stop this video and then add a part 2. So stay tuned. We'll be right back. Alright, welcome back to part 2 of Build 11 on July 21st for Team Retroid's Washi Eagle. So, after finishing the cut content, we tried jumping into jump challenges and interactable objects and it just wasn't working. So, we reset it, so now it should work. There you go. Okay, so, spacebar to jump. The recommendation there that I would do is just to make sure that all your levels are clickable and working, you know. And if it's cut content, don't make it accessible. Just you know, put it in the cut content and cut it from the game. And the reason why is because obviously it when I looked at the cut content afterwards, or not afterwards, when I looked at the cut content first, it wrecked the rest of the game. So I say that because people that play your game are gonna want to check out everything in there that's accessible, you know. Okay, time for wall jumps. Alright, and this thing again, still got to work on the timing here because I still have this problem. Yeah. Okay. So that being too close is a little bit difficult. So on that, I want to fix that. Interactable objects. Let's jump into it. All right, time to learn how to interact with objects, and then it's the interactable dojo. E to push. All right, so we already know what's in here pretty much, so we're just gonna keep going from what we've done before. Alright, so as you can see, that black belt down there that we can go get again. Alright.
Nice.
Yep. Alright. Maybe move it a little bit. There you go. There we go. Alright. So moving on down. That mouse button is shoot. Break those doors. Alright, we did. Well done. Keep it up. Alright. Alright. Might have been too much now. I have to move it back some. Watch out for those golden guardians. Oh. Those guys. So, another thing that I want to point out while I'm thinking about it is, in the past, when I see that it says checkpoint reach, you know, certain spots, that I should be able to, once I get that checkpoint reach, then I should respawn from there. And a lot of times when I get the checkpoint reached, I don't really respawn from there. Or you should have it, especially with as long as this is. Okay, maybe a little bit more. Come on.
Nice.
Alright. Alright. So obviously, when I come back over here, I have those, but you can't go that way, you've got to get up there. So, and this guy here gives you that clue. Well done, can you find your way out of this room? Use that as a makeshift staircase. Be careful, these pillars can block your path. Okay. Or you can just do this, but same concept. Okay. I didn't try doing it that way before. I just kind of went from the bottom.
Nice.
Nice. Alright. So that's different. I hadn't tried doing it that way before. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Oh no. Okay. There we go. Legend says the Grandmaster lost his katana here, which I already got there at the bottom. Alright, so now that this checkpoint's happened, what happens if I touch the bottom? That's what I want to know. Do I respawn from there? Because before, when it says I was, that it wasn't. Okay, good. So it did respawn. Nice. I don't know what that's for. Okay, to get up here, I guess. Alright. So I don't think I've ever made it this far in here because every time I happen to die before I got here. So, or this was added on later. Watch out, there's an intruder up ahead. Okay. Again, with the health bar though, the health bar is at 100 with just gray. Make sure it's red to signify you're at full health. There you go. And we finished the level, no problem. Okay. Alright. So glide level it is. Does it have a finish this time? Because before, it didn't have a finish at all. So another thing too is that even though it says teleport, maybe having one of those teleports from the cut content, having that put over here, so that way you can see it brings you to another area instead of just it just randomly brings you over here. Crap. Okay. All right, and right here, as you can see, I can just jump. I don't even, and this thing is a little bit far. Master the art of gliding. As you can see, I'm not even gliding, and yeah. Okay, so we reached the end of the level, so it does have an ending this time, so that's good. So a lot of improvements from the last build as well, here in build 11, because in build 10, I wasn't even able to finish that other level, probably because I didn't know I had to go up top after grabbing the katana. And then as well as in the glide level didn't have a finish. Okay, so dojo dungeon. Get to the top for a prize. Alright. Okay. I do like the music choices that you all have throughout though, you know, so that part I do like. Checkpoint. I'm surprised that one didn't damage me though, after it hit me. Okay, and that just teleported me over here, that was strange. Alright, again, checkpoint. It does go a little bit over the line, as you can see. Didn't even see it coming. So again, with those big coins, right? Why are these coins so big compared to some of the other ones? That's something I'm kind of curious about. And I don't know if I would have been allowed. Oh, that's because I got that shield. That's why that I wasn't taking damage. But anyway, other than that point, those coins are just very big, and I'm still as curious why those coins, are they something specific as to why they're that size, and if so, then that's cool, but I was just kind of curious because it seems like counterproductive to make them big if they're just for collecting purposes. There we go, got up there. And then I like what you did here too. This is kind of like, it reminds me of Mario in a way, that you skip over the enemies and then you can come back and fight them this way, so they don't even see you coming. Or you can just skip forward in the level without interacting with them at all, so you got choices. So that's nice. Again, big coins, why are they big? Okay. And so, yeah. pretty solid though. Okay. So I've been able to at least get through a good portion of your levels now, so that's good. EMP level, and then we got the movable and the dash, and then we'll wrap it up. Okay. Alright, still can't really shoot that, you know, so you gotta make it where I can shoot it, or, you know, make it where at some point I can hit it, you know. So it just seems like, you know, I'm clicking. There we go, finally. I shouldn't have to shoot 100 shots just to be able to hit it, you know. Alright, let me take a look up here. It says, pick up the power-up so the projectiles can destroy the electric traps. What does that even mean? Is it supposed to be some kind of special power-up? Because it doesn't really give me that feel, I guess. Again, maybe I make it gray underneath these spike traps, so in that way lets the player know that something dangerous is there. And then you can put them underneath the floor to make it pop out. Come on, do it. Oh my gosh, I spent so much time jumping these walls, and then when I had to fall back down, it's crazy. Oh, no. Rather do this. Okay. And I still can't destroy this one for whatever reason. Congrats, you completed the level. Okay. Well, then I'm going to go backwards for a minute, because there's some other stuff over here I missed. Alright. So I can't destroy everything. That one seems to give me a lot of health destruction, so what I would say for that one, lower the damage on how much shock you take, whether it be 25 or something like that, so you can recover. And if you're going to do 50, make sure they have a way to pick up a health pickup so they have a chance to survive there. Okay. Movable platform level. Alright. Nice, I see you've made some updates there. I think I hit my head on the roof by accident. Oops. Alright, check it out again. So yeah, I hit my head on the roof, and that's lava, I guess. So don't touch your head on the roof. Maybe make some spikes or something there, you know? Because, like, I can't tell that that's anything I'm not supposed to be interacting with, and when I hit my head on it, it just was kind of confusing. If I didn't already play prior builds, I would have been confused by that. Okay, something to avoid the lava pit while jumping, so make sure your words actually show all the way up there. If you're trying to give a hint for the player, make sure they can get the whole hint. Okay. Oh, okay. So it doesn't come all the way over. It'd be impossible to get that lower coin there because of where it's at. Okay, good. So I can get most of the coins this time when in the past I couldn't. So that's very solid. Whoop. Alright, still can't take damage from these spikes though. So if you're going to have spikes there, make sure they give you damage. Alright. did the movable platforms, did all these other ones, so we got the dash one, and then we'll wrap this up. Alright, here we go. And D to move left and right, spacebar to jump, left click to shoot, and you can chain movement like dashes after jumps and wall jumps. So again, my suggestion here would be the coloring on the text, because you got a white background with like a light text, and even this, can you really read that too well unless you come over like this? You know, like if you're reading it like this, can you really read that very well? So you want to make sure it's legible. Keep climbing up to reach the end. Okay. Try to go down to go up though. Whee! Up. Oh, come on. Ugh. Screw it. Cheated. Alright, if not try not to fall in between the platforms. There are traps down there. And that's exactly, I wasn't doing that on purpose. I just overshot. Alright, I'm glad to see the checkpoints work. Come on. Get over, and don't overshoot it every time. Come on. I have a tough time overshooting and not overshooting. Come on. And then when I get down here, or down in these things, then I have a struggle. There we go. Alright. Make sure the health bar again starts with 100 with the red. Enemies will fight back up ahead. Be careful. Oh. Why aren't you double jumping? Double jump. Thank you. Okay. Great. Hopefully you got that checkpoint. Okay. Alright, you have one section left, you can do it. And then when I got up here, before, I think when I got up here there wasn't an ending to the level yet, so yeah. Okay, got that checkpoint, good. And the reason why I say there wasn't an ending is because there wasn't like an end point. There was just like a go this far and then go backwards kind of thing. But see, this is exactly where I was at before. You know, so it just didn't appear like it had anything more. So you want to make sure that that level is completely finished. So, alright, so with that, that will conclude the rest of this Build 11 for Team Retroid's Washi Eagle. This has been July 21st build and for 2024. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Stay tuned.